Hey friends, TUXX here. I got something cool in the mail today. Check it out. My friends at 1byone sent me over this gaming keyboard, backlit with adjustable colors and 3 brightnesses. Now, I was not expecting this keyboard. It was kind of out of the blue and a little bit of a surprise, but I'm pumped because I have heard good things about this keyboard, and I've not actually tested it or tried it myself ever. So this is going to be a first for me, and we're going to unbox it right here on the channel for you. And I got to tell you, just looking at the box, this is pretty awesome looking. The retail packaging is very friendly for a store shelf. Very cool. It's kind of a matte color picture here, but I love the little high-tech little perks around here. We have like brightness here, so it looks like it lights up around the edges. Maybe we'll find out together once we open it. Lots of cool little pinks and oranges and stuff around here. Definitely a very aggressive looking box, which I love. It definitely is screaming gaming to me. The sides here are matte, red, black, and then the back here is explaining a little bit more about the keyboard. Let's see here. 1byone gaming keyboard, backlit with adjustable colors and 3 brightness. Alright, so features. It has 3 backlight colors, blue, red, and purple. It has 3 brightness levels, laser engraved keycaps. Oh, interesting. 10 multimedia function hotkeys, 19 anti-ghosting. That's very important when you're gaming. And basically, if you're not familiar with what anti-ghosting is, basically, sometimes in gaming, if you're pressing a whole bunch of buttons, it can actually kind of, I don't want to say lock up, but it has a hard time recognizing individual buttons when so many button presses are happening at once. So it's really good that 19 is a good high number, so that should help with a lot of that hardcore gaming, okay? And 8 spare keycaps included in a keycap puller, so that's a really nice touch. Here's a little barcode for you if you want to pause that and scan that to get your very own. Very cool. And on the side here it also shows little buttons. We have like hot buttons for my computer, email, search, calculator, homepage, mute, volume up, down, play, pause, and media player. So a lot of cool functions kind of at the very top here, which actually can save you some time and really help you focus on getting back to the important stuff, which of course is gaming. So let's go ahead and open this up here and see. We'll go ahead and pull the little tabs. I have pre-cut this, but I've not opened it just to make it a little bit easier. In fact, my knife is right here just in case. And let's go ahead and pull this open. Oh, look at that. Very cool. This gaming goodness. Sometimes I like to smell. They kind of gave the guy in Nintendo Minute a hard time for smelling hardware. This has like really nice new hardware smell. Very soft, nice anti-static package too, which I definitely dig. It really is a nice touch they do that. It shows they really care to have like a high quality packing. On the inside here, you do have a book here. Of course, 1byone gaming keyboard. Has a nice little picture of the keyboard on the outside, and on the inside has little things like brightness levels. Here's, in case people ask me about this, so I'm going to show this because this is a common request on keyboard videos. Let me go ahead and kind of zoom in here kind of close. 3 brightness levels, increase by hitting function, page up, decrease by doing function and page down. Hopefully the camera's focusing properly here. Hopefully okay. My lighting will be all right. And then there's some backlight breathing modes with function, and then you can actually have it breathe through the blue, red, purple, and press again to disable the breathing function, okay? 19 anti-ghosting keys, which is great. It has anti-ghosting technology, so out of all these keys, 19 keys can be pressed simultaneously and not cause problems, which is really good. And then you can see this language it has written in English, Dutch, French, and Spanish, so lots of cool stuff. We got little shortcut keys right here. You can pause that and read that if you need to. Very cool. There's specifications, and here is the same information in various other languages. So anyway, you guys get the idea. Very cool. Nice little instruction book. We'll put that to the side for right now, and let's take a look at the actual keyboard itself. We'll go ahead and pull this out. And let's see here. Oh, okay, before we go further, here is extra keycaps, which is very cool, and a key puller. That's a really nice touch. Now all keyboards come with that, so really cool. And it's in a nice little baggie so you don't lose any pieces, which is good. We'll just put this aside for right now and pull out the keyboard here. Okay, so we got the keyboard out, and we're going to go ahead and pull it out of its special packaging here. And let's see here what this looks like. Oh god, look at that. That is cool looking, guys. Oh man. Okay, so in here we see this is like kind of a glossy black keyboard, and the keys are actually texturized a little bit, which is really good. That way they won't usually smudge as much. And by texturized, I mean you can see how this is kind of like a shiny black, and fingerprints and things will get down here a little bit more. But because the keys are actually kind of coated, you're not actually going to have that much smudging, you know, which is really good. This has a good amount of weight to it too, actually. I wouldn't say it's overly heavy, but it's definitely not light. This has definitely some weight to it, which is a sign of a quality keyboard as well. The actual plug itself is black. This feels like good plastic, and it does have a gold-plated end to it too for connectivity. Okay, looking at the back of this, you can see that there is some little stand feet, which are right there. See that? Oh yeah, this is kind of interesting. It has kind of almost like a kind of a carbon fiber feel here to these inside. Like, it's interesting they actually have these like little cutouts, kind of like almost like under a car hood or something, like a sports car. Very cool. We'll pop those two bad boys up. Down here there's some nice rubber feet to keep this from sliding on your desk, which is really good. And that is what this looks like. Let's go ahead and we'll plug this in and see what this is like plugged in. Be right back. Okay, I went ahead and plugged this bad boy into a Windows 10 machine and also a Windows 8 machine, and there was zero problems with this being detected, lighting up, and being plug and play. No special drivers needed, none of that trouble. It's just ready to rock, which is awesome. I did dim the room lights here just a little bit so you can actually see some of the glowy goodness here of this. And this room is not dark by any means. There's definitely computer lights on. There's a lot of camera lights even. I just dimmed them just a little bit so you can actually see this. So this will be even brighter, obviously, in the dark, but I want to make sure you can see my hand and everything too. Okay, to continue on. Okay, so basically this is it with the lights on, and there's some color changes here. There's one key here, which is really great. Makes it very convenient for changing colors. Let's see what this looks like. We'll change it to red. Ooh, I'm loving the red, man. That is really cool. And then it has a cool purple too. And then probably off, I'm assuming. Yeah, off. So that's really good. And there is actually some ways you can make it do a breathing effect too, by hitting the function button, which is right here, and this button. It does kind of a breathing thing. Watch this. Breathe in with it. Kind of stalkery. I like the breathing thing. It's very cool. For purposes of this video, though, I think I'll make it not breathe, but I probably will leave it in this mode. I kind of like it cycling through the colors. It's kind of cool that I can do that so easily. To turn it off, you just go ahead and hit the function, and that once again, it goes back to a base color. I think for this video, let me see here. Which color do I want this to be? I think I will leave it red. So we'll leave it red for right now, but you can tell it definitely does have the three colors. Now, taking a close look at the keys here, you can see these are definitely both backlit, and you can actually see a lot of lighting around the sides. So this actually reminds me of like a really high quality laptop, like a Asus laptop, or maybe an Alienware laptop as far as the lighting goes. It definitely looks very stylish and very bright for, again, this room having quite a bit of lights. I have camera lights right up here actually, so it's very bright. I'll show us some pictures of this in the dark at the end of the video too, so you can see what this looks like, perhaps in a more normal gaming environment, not a videotaping environment. But anyway, it looks really cool. On the sides, I should point out, has this really cool looking red like LED strip, which is really nice. Gives it kind of a glow from the side from mouse pad, which is really cool. And there's one on this side as well, as you can see, so very cool. And again, this is a lot brighter in the dark. In fact, with as much light as I have in this room, I'm surprised that it actually shows this much, because this room is pretty bright right now. Very cool. The bottom part does not light up except for a couple little like ventilation holes, I guess it is, but you kind of see what that looks like. And just very cool, man. I'm definitely digging it. Now, the keys themselves, people ask about keys. These keys have a good amount of springiness to them. I wouldn't say that they are definitely not hard to press. They don't feel too light. They really feel just right to me. Okay, a lot of gamers do like to highlight their WSAD keys. I want to show you what that's all about here. All you have to do, it's very convenient and easy. You go ahead and just use your little tool here. We'll go ahead and pull this out. Lots of little pieces here. And you just basically undo the key. It just snaps right out like this. Watch this. This goes right on, and it pops right off, just like that. And then all you have to do is stick on a key. And you can pretty much just push this in, although using the tool might be a preferred method. Just like that. Okay, to recap, this has been the gaming keyboard by my friends at 1byone, and they make great products. If you look back in my video queue just a little bit, you'll see a one-handed keyboard that is still one of my go-to keyboards for playing Overwatch. It's on my main rig, as a matter of fact. So I love their stuff. I mean, great quality. For the price range, you cannot beat them. The fact they have this gorgeous backlit lighting, I mean, this is very bright lighting for the price range. It's not often you find great color changes like this too, and so very cool. The fact fact that they include, you know, extra keycaps and key puller is very nice as well. And I'm even digging these big buttons up here as far as being able to hit, you know, volume up, volume down, you know, play, home button, search, that kind of thing. Easy and conveniently helps keep you focused on the important stuff, which of course is gaming. So if you guys have any questions about this keyboard, please let me know in the comments down below. There'll be a link in the description for you, and be sure and check this out. I think this one's a winner. I'm going to test this right now tonight, playing some games. I may do a follow-up video or just put more information in the comments below for you. Thank you very much for watching this video, guys. I really appreciate it. And again, I want to thank 1byone for sending this keyboard over. I am stoked to have this and to give this a try and test this out for you. Be sure and check out TUXX Reviews, this channel, on Instagram and Twitter for slice of life photos that you will not find anywhere else. I also have an alt channel called TUXX Toys, which also has its own Instagram and Twitter with its own slice of life photos that you can check out. And I have a beta channel called Gamer TUXX you can check out as well. Thanks for watching again, guys. I really appreciate it. Thanks for 1byone for sending this, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.